Heun and bow pie go together and need to be better understood. And a good drill for that I was just showing you guys is to reach out with your forearms parallel, your elbows close in, and turn one hand inside of the other sequentially until they both catch up, and then snap your wrists. One hand inside the other and snap your wrists. Now a lot of Wing Chun people put their wrists together and try to hit.
Yeah, I've seen that they do it on the dummies.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, unless you can make a 90-degree angle with your forearm to your wrist, you're going to hurt your wrist. And so, to keep from hurting your wrist, you spread your hands apart because it changes the angle. And if I hit you like this, I'm going to push you away. What I want to do is I want to hit right on your pelvis and right on your shoulder, because your pelvis and your shoulders are attached rigidly to your spine, which is flexible. So if I hit each one of these at the same time, it's going to twist you in opposite directions. And if I hit this hip down, it'll collapse your structure better than if I hit you dead center. I mean, you might want to just launch somebody, maybe into one of your friends. So go ahead and just turn one hand inside the other, and right when you're about to snap your wrists, take a step. And listen for the step coordinated with the wrist snap. The way I like to phrase it is, see the hand, hear the foot. And if there's a bunch of people in the room doing it, you can feel your own foot. You might be hearing a lot of other noise. Hey, Doug. Just really squeeze your elbows together and reach out in front of your body. Keep them, don't have your elbows on your body. Squeeze your elbows together. Go ahead, Andrew. Why don't you come up here and join us? Just stand right there. Put one foot forward. Put both forearms out. No, just put one foot forward, yeah. Put both arms out. Get them out in front. Squeeze your elbows together and bend your thumbs. Turn one hand inside of the other and snap your wrists. One hand inside of the other and snap your wrists. And then just do that while you're advancing. Good. Now see how you're locking your arms out? Keep your elbows bent. Yeah, but do one hand and then do the other. And yeah, okay. Why don't you go over there, help him with his stance, with his advancing step. And then let me move this board closer. So now on the dummy, you do a single arm drill that we'll have to do another time. You guys have done it before though. So this is the advance and the sequential. Could you go over to the camera and just look and tell me where the edge of the frame is?
You're at the edge. You got your arms.
Okay. Okay, well I guess that's good enough for this. And then we have the drill with a partner. He grabs your wrist, and while his palms, while he grabs your wrist. Sometimes I write stuff and I don't remember what I meant by it.
Do it, you'll figure it out.
Put your right leg forward. Anyway, one of the drills we want to do is you put pressure on me, and I'm essentially intercepting you, splitting your energy. Put a little more pressure on me. So then I'm going to split that energy out. Now I put pressure. Let's do it with one hand. We ought to do it with one hand first. And just bend your elbow a little bit. Sink in your horse. See how you can put pressure on me when you sink? So I want to touch you with my elbow. And then I'm going to take this hand And I'm going to go from 12 o'clock to, what would that be on the other side? 3 o'clock, facing me, I think. So, and then you stick with your elbow, point your fingers straight up, relax, relax, relax. See how you're cupping your hand, flatten your hand, flatten it. And then this bone right next to your small finger wants to hit that bone on my elbow. And then you want your fingers pointed all the way out there, but make it a big, see how your arm wanted to go out?
Mm-hmm.
So when you do this, your forearm doesn't, you went out like that.
Okay.
So now watch, put your hand here, press on me, bend it slightly. Watch my forearm.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You're still on my wrist.
I'm still on line there to hit you. So drop down. So I'm going to come up a little bit, I'm
You're
going to What?
You're short. I really have to sink.
No, we call you abnormally proportioned. Okay, touch me with your elbow. Point your finger straight up and just swing around. That's it. Good. See, you split my hand off.
Okay.
Your leg getting tired?
Yep.
Okay, switch legs. Okay. Put your hand here so you look cool. Put a little pressure on me. There we go. Good, good. Good.
Up higher?
Well, yeah, just right there
On your hip, on your bone.
right on that pelvis edge of the camera's rolling. Come over to this side, Paul. Come over to this side. Put a little pressure on me. Good. So you've done this one before. Yeah. Okay. So step in here. Face me. Put one leg forward, the other leg. Put your hand here. Put a little pressure on me. Pull this hand back. So touch me with your elbow. Point your finger straight up. Straight up. Bend your wrist like that. Point up though. Point up.
Do a heun sound?
Point up. Point up. I want you to take that bone and hit this bone. Okay, without letting your elbow go out. That's it. Good. Put pressure on me. But steady pressure, not pulsing.
Okay, this is the drill. Okay. No, I haven't done this drill.
Okay, now you see you still peeled me off. But what I want you to do is hit it. That's it. And steady pressure. Feel how that splits your energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Put pressure on me. Steady pressure. Steady pressure. See how that peels your energy off?
Yeah.
So why don't you do that with Matt? Carmen? So yeah, why don't you guys do it? Put your right leg forward. Put your hand right here. Pull your other hand up so you look cool. There you go.
That's right.
Put steady pressure on me.
Okay.
Now, this bone on right below my finger, I want to hit that bone on your elbow, and I'm going to just, you got to have follow through. You don't want to hit and stop. You want to switch it all the way around. And you see how it just flips your hand out. Anton, the camera's rolling? There's a camera rolling? Yeah. Now, I'm going to put steady pressure on you. Put your elbow right there.
All right.
Point your, okay.
And then I went up.
Yeah, except see how your arm went out against my arm? All you want to do, hold it right there. Just do what I do.
Oh, just move the hand.
Right. Your forearm stays where it is. Can you, yeah, and then just all the way out. So, point up. See how you're still going out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just hit it and go straight ahead. That's it. Put steady pressure on me. Steady pressure, steady pressure. See how it peels you off?
Oh, yeah.
So bring your forearm up and lay it right on top of my forearm. Do you feel your outward energy?
Yeah, I felt it.
Steady pressure? Steady.
So steady pressure.
Yeah,
Steady
right there,
pressure.
right there. Turn a little bit. And then watch how my forearm doesn't go out.
Yes.
And that way I can strike. But you see, if I do this, then I got to come back to hit you. But if I just heun sao and leave my forearm here, I can just fire straight ahead.
I see.
So put your forearm on top. That's it. Good.
I guess I just had to rethink it. I wanted to hit your hip. So I just...
Right. And even if you didn't hit my elbow that
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
you'd split my hand off.
Yeah.
But you really want to develop this real wrist popping.
And it's the elbow. It's the elbow. So it's the
You're
elbow.
hitting my elbow, right?
So like that. So it's like a...
Right. And so one of the unrealistic things about the dummy is the dummy's arm won't move like my arm will. So when you're doing heun sao on the dummy, you got to go around the end of the arm, and so you're moving. And see, I would never do this on you. See, because I can move your whole arm at your elbow. And so, you know, the dummy is a great training aid, but there's some unrealistic things about it. So when you're doing heun sao on the dummy, you're training your elbow to stay in. You're not learning that technique. It's heun sao, but it's not heun sao. It's kind of a mystical thing. Let's see. Lift your chin, Andrew. Lift your chin. Yeah. And look down here. Yeah, just, you see, put your hands, so you can still see your hands peripherally. You're training your peripheral vision. So let me get Rob. Oh. Let me switch. Let me get Rob tuned up here. And
What am I doing?
Put your, put this hand on my hip. Just one. Put pressure on me. Bend your elbow. Yeah. Have you done this drill?
I think so.
Okay. Bring your elbow on top. Keep your forearm point straight up. Okay. This bone on your hand is going to hit that bone on my elbow, but don't go pushing my arm out. Just do that. That's it. Now push on my hip. Feel it? Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Put steady pressure on me. Good. Put steady pressure on me. Good. So why don't you do that with Carmen? So let me get Matt over here for a second. So, and Paul. So you've done this one before. Put your bow tie on. So now I'm going to split your energy, and then you do the same to me. That's it. Good. So steady pressure. You want to put steady pressure on me so when I split your energy, I know it. So one hand on your shoulder. If I hit here, so go ahead and put it back. If I hit too low, I'm not peeling you off. I got to go to that shoulder, and I've got to go to that hip in order to split your energy. So you heun sao around my arms and split my energy. Good.
And then you counter.
And then I counter. And that's intercepting bow pie.
So what's the...
That's the what?
The counter.
Yeah, be careful of my microphone. So you put steady pressure on me, so I split your energy. Be careful of the microphone.
You need to get a boom.
I do.
Okay, you can hold the boom
I need a
above it.
camera could. That's the counter. Oh, what's the counter? You just do the same thing back at me.
Okay, what about taking it to the outside?
Taking who?
Bad guy. So
No bad guys.
You're
Nothing
on
to
the
do.
inside here.
But you see how you had to move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you go ahead.
The outside?
and split my energy. Is that what you're wondering what to do here?
Yeah, so I can
I would go after your elbows.
elbow. Okay.
And what's the counter to that, you ask? Good
Counter
question.
to that one.
So you got bow pie, and I'm going to intercept, and you go after my elbows. Jeet bow pie.
Jeep.
Jeet, J-E-E-T, intercepting. So just
That
like,
didn't work for me. You countered my counter, right?
right, but you didn't use your elbows. I went after your elbows
I
and
thought I was going after your elbows.
on the previous one. See?
There.
Well, no, don't go straight out. Go into my hands. And what you want to do is when you push that energy into my elbow, I want to take your energy and put it into you. Stick your elbows out slightly. There. See?
Okay, so
Now, I'll eventually overcome you, so you gotta take the energy I'm putting into your elbows and just push it back into me. See? Yeah. Now that works with this fairly slow pressure. Come over here. We're on the edge of the frame. But if I really go to hit it hard, you just switch your hands high for low. And my hands I'll lose my push point. Now the other heun drills,
I was trying to remember how do I always know when you switch sides which way to go, but it's always circling hands, right? It's always a circling hand, right? When I'm here,
right?
and you counter me when I go to do this, and you
right.
And I'm on the other. Now I'm on the opposite side. It's always circling hands, right?
I'm not sure of the question. So when you're pushing on me,
So you're on me.
wait,
So you're on me.
put one foot forward. Put your
I'm blocked out.
Let's come over here a little bit.
So you're on me. I'm blocked out.
Okay.
It's always circling hands, isn't it? Or is it?
Well, that one
I'm
goes.
Going, I'm
that,
going under.
yeah, well, it's still
This-
circling. But the better way to think about it is you go over this one and under that one. You got to
Over,
split.
under.
Yeah, you got to split my energy, or split my technique. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not always circling hands. It's not always coming in.
Well, your hands are circling, but
Over, under.
But most people think about heun as from outside to insides, or going over. Most people think of heun as going over. Sometimes it's going under. And in this case, you're going under. And this one's going over. Yeah.
And then when you counter me, or when you counter me,
I already did.
well, like I'm about to go for it, right? And then you counter me,
when I do that.
and then you switch, right? That's when I was getting confused because we're always sticking to this side for some reason. And when we switch up the opposite of what the hands should do, throws me.
Yeah. So put pressure on me. So you
So
go.
it's over, under.
Right.
Over, under.
Right.
And then we switch.
Now, when
And now I'll
put
counter.
pressure on me. You counter. Right. Right. So you're just
Now we're doing the other side.
You're intercepting.
Now it's under, over.
Right.
If I think of it. Right. Now I'm locked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do other heun. So you grab my wrist. Let me read what I've got. Two different things here. Tight circle. Okay. So there's two good ways. You grab my wrist with your thumb. There's two good ways to do this. One is very much this move in the form. So you grab my wrist, and you feel the leverage right there, and I'm pressing to that spot.
I have to let go.
And then I'm gonna, so just like you're gonna pat yourself on the stomach, That's it. And then yeah, good, good. Grab my wrist and pull and strike. And you can use your thumb here.
Oh, I can use my thumb?
Yeah.
I don't have to do the false?
Correct. Because I can't attack it.
You couldn't reverse that?
I can't attack your thumb here. If you grab, see, I can attack that thumb. And from here, you might want to punch me, and you have to unhook your thumb. But when you're grabbing me like this, and you're pulling me, I mean, you can do it that way. It just works better with your thumb.
Okay.
And I can't attack it. I can't put pressure on your thumb from here.
Because you wouldn't try to reverse. Because I had you here earlier, and you did it to me.
I did this.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can get out of it. I just can't attack your thumb.
Okay.
You see, if I grab you like this, just, yeah.
Oh, I just go down and I'm
And
attacking
really-
your thumb.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
way. Bend it.
Oh,
there
down.
you go.
Oh, down.
Feel it?
Yes. I'm hooking right on it.
Right, right.
Okay.
So, bring your hand up, point your fingers at me. Now you're going horizontally. Go down. There you go. See it?
Like a
Do
jump.
it-
Is that
do it
called
again.
jump?
Yes. That's it. And then you would grab and pull me into a strike. Oh, do that again. Pull me into a strike. So you're pulling me into you. You want to pull me there. See, I can't.
Oh, no.
I can't drive my energy into you. Do this one. That's it. Grab and pull. Pull me a little wider.
Going too slow.
Pull me a little wider. That's it. That's it. See, I can't.
Okay. Now I've got that.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Carmen. New heun application.
12 months pregnant, by the way.
How many?
12. 12 weeks.
I was going to say
Weeks.
12
Weeks.
months.
Weeks.
12 weeks.
You setting new.
Standards.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Get you in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Trying.
This kid's going to come out 6 foot tall.
Trying. Okay.
Okay. So grab my wrist.
Okay.
And just, let me have my arm back. So this move in the forearm, the mid forearm pivot, just like you're slapping your stomach and then you're coming back to this position. And then come back to this vertical hand.
I'll come back to the
Vertical hand, right. So grab my wrist and hang on and feel several things. First, I'm pulling you toward me, I'm pushing you away, and then I'm driving my energy. Feel the leverage on your wrist,
I do.
and then I'm pulling you into a strike.
Okay.
So I'll do it again.
All right.
Hang on like you don't want me to get away.
Don't go anywhere.
No. So I do this, I
Okay.
do that, and then I break your grip.
Uh-huh.
So just
Okay.
bring your hand toward yourself,
All right.
letting your elbow out a little bit,
And
and then come over the top. And you want to get your edge of your hand on top of my wrist, and then you see how your wrist has this angle on it? You want to drive towards my belt buckle. There. Feel the leverage?
yeah.
Finish it. There. Grab my wrist, and then, oh, don't pull me into you though.
Oh, okay. All
Sorry,
right.
didn't mean to push on you.
That's all right. I'm okay.
Yeah. So turn me,
Okay.
and not quite like that. Sort of like you're the center of the circle,
Oh.
and I'm the outside of the circle.
Okay, so that'd be right there.
But go ahead and let your toes move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now you can hit me with the other hand.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bring your palm up, point at me. Drive your energy there. Grab. Pull me about here. No. See, you're doing all arm.
Oh, pull. So I'm supposed to go like that.
Yeah, but you see, you're bringing me. I could drive that energy
Oh,
into you.
so- Keep this
see,
solid.
see this distance right here?
Yeah.
Keep that distance.
Okay.
Hi, you woke up?
You want to see? Okay, look, we're just gonna do this, then we're gonna turn.
See, turn me. There. See how much that?
I see.
It wasn't much effort on your part.
No, it was
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So bring it up.
So it's,
That's it. Grab.
and then it's a
Right about. That's it. Good. Now the next one, I actually like better. Grab my wrist.
Okay.
This one I like better because it really attacks your balance.
All right.
Hang on like you don't want me to get.
You're not going anywhere.
That's right.
Oh.
Feel
Okay.
feel how that moves you?
Yes.
And what I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'm just making a corkscrewing movement
All right.
and imagining that I'm going to touch your elbow.
Okay.
You can feel my energy directing and
Yes.
right up your arm. And what it does is it lifts half of you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, let's say your fingers overlap by an inch and I'm not breaking out.
Yeah.
Then I come around here and I want to hit that elbow and palm strike you. And let's say you're really strong and I don't get out there. Then I'm just going to do that.
Oh.
See how easy that was?
That was really easy.
So
That was so fast.
I'll grab your wrist
Okay.
and just do a corkscrew movement like that. Yeah. So just pretend like you're going to touch the point of my elbow. Now you see how you're on top? You still want to be underneath.
Okay.
There. See how that lifts half my body?
Yeah.
Now flip that hand underneath like you're going to palm strike my chest. And if you had your other hand free, you'd hit my elbow and try driving them both in. See?
Yeah.
And then if it's not entirely satisfying,
I would then.
heun sao and grab my wrist on the outside and push this elbow this way.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. And push this. See?
Oh, that is really easy.
Yeah.
That's what all the bouncers do.
So there's 3. So they've done that to you?
No, I've just seen it in
Oh,
movies.
okay. So
You should see me. It's so rowdy at clubs.
there's 3 movements, and you got to do each one like you mean it. You can't think about the next one and abbreviate the first one.
Okay.
So corkscrew and try to touch my elbow
Okay.
and reach out. See how that lifts me? Do it
Yes.
again. Do it again. Really corkscrew that. There you go. See?
And then
But I'm still hanging on.
This way. You still hang on. So that one.
That's right. And hit my elbow.
And
Try to drive them both into me. And if I'm hanging on, this might not really work that well.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll rock me. Now, reverse heun sao and flip my elbow over.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Now you could step on the back of my knee and drive it into the ground, or handcuff me, or depending on who you are.
See, that's right. Yeah, depending on who you are.
Good. So let me get Matt over here, and I'll show him that one. Matt.
I want to make a couple special arms. Yes, sir.
So grab my wrist. This is the one I like better. Grab it like you don't want me to get away. And you see, and then you hung on enough to where this wasn't all that good. And then I do that follow-up. So come over here.
Okay.
So the first move is a corkscrewing move, and you're pretending like you're going to touch the point of my elbow.
So you're.
Now, you see how you're on top of my arm? I could let that go. Try to actually touch the point of my elbow. There you go.
Okay.
Maybe a little more up. Get your elbow in. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Right about here. That's it. Good. And then heun sao underneath and palm strike my chest at the same time. Hit that elbow with your other hand. That's it. And if I'm hanging on, it doesn't work that good. Reverse heun sao and grab my wrist. No. Go underneath. Grab. Use your thumb. And take my elbow and turn it that way. See? Yeah. What'd you say?
Holy crap.
Crap, okay. So, corkscrew the first one, heun sao underneath, and hit my elbow. But you really want to go to the center of my chest. And then heun sao, use your thumb. Yeah. Good. So you can grab my wrist. You can do this one. That works good. But I really prefer this one because you're off balance. You're in retreat.
You actually did something different there. Could you do it again? Yeah.
What did I do different?
You don't exaggerate it. You just waited for the off balance.
Right. It's like a diver on a springboard. he bends the spring, he gets the spring he wants to enable him to go up, and he won't bend it as much for a single somersault as for a double. For a double he needs more, so he really bounces it more.
Right.
Here, I just need to find that,
Just a little.
come up under it. Yeah. So you go ahead and do it to me. Now, see how you're getting on top of my wrist. Try to stay. There you go. See what that does? Because what's happening is you're trying to leave your arm there. Leave it there. You're doing a tight corkscrew, and you actually want to do a more elongated one
Okay.
because that
Okay.
attacks my balance more and keeps you on that side of my arm instead of coming up on top. Because if you come up on top, I can get around it. If you stay on that side of it,
And then this.
yeah,
And then this.
right. That's it. Good.
So I keep practicing the false grip on the steering wheel. When I'm driving, just
Right.
anywhere I can.
Right.
And so it's kind of become
Right.
a regular.
It's you.
And
But there are times when you want to use
okay,
your
but there are
thumb.
times.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's one of them.
And this is another.
Oh, and that's another. Right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to.
Right.
You're actually digging along.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Rob. Let me. Another heun sound.
Another heun sound.
So, grab my wrist with that hand, cross grab. So, it's out of the form right here, the mid forearm pivot. So you see how I'm pulling you toward me, I'm pushing you away, and now I'm leveraging and breaking your grip, and then I'm pulling you into the strike. So like you're patting yourself on the stomach, but you want to let your elbow out. That's it. Now try to, that's it. Close, close. So do the first move and come on top of my wrist. Now hold it there. You're gonna flex your wrist towards my belt buckle. And that just, leverage just breaks that. Then you're gonna grab and pull and punch. Okay, so you pulled me into you. What you really want to do, you're the center of the circle, and pull me on this outside arc here. There, that's it. Good. Come over here a little bit. Okay, now, make it, your first move should pull me off balance towards you. No. Ah. That's it. That's it.
Am
See
I
you.
going too fast?
So do the first move and that's it. Do the second move. Try to be vertical on top of my wrist. That's the second move. So do the first move. That's it. Now drive the energy towards my belt buckle. See? And then grab and pull. Good. Good. Let me have Henry in here. Painful.
Okay.
So grab my wrist. So, have you done that one? Just like you're, just,
So bring it this
yeah,
way.
right. Do it again.
Like this.
And then you want to go vertical.
Okay. So coming like this.
Right now, drive your hand towards my belt buckle. That's it. Grab, pull, and punch. So you're sort of pulling me into you.
Okay.
You want to let your feet turn and pull me on the, see the distance your hand is from your body? Keep it that distance. Start pulling that way, and that's it. Good, that's it. See, I can't put my energy into you now.
Okay. So going like this.
That's it. Down more.
Down.
See,
Same.
that's it, that's it. Now the one I like better, that's a good one, and you guys can practice it. The one I like better is this one. See how it rocks you off balance? Grip me like you don't want me to get away. See? And then I don't get out, so I come here, and I smash your elbow, and I strike, and hang on, hang on. But I don't get out because your fingers are overlapping. You're so big. And so then I twist you this way.
Wow.
So what you're doing here with this hand is you're just going to like corkscrew towards my elbow. So it's a up movement. Yeah, good. Now see how your hand's on top? Try to stay on this side of my arm.
On the bottom?
Yeah, but you want to point at my elbow. See how that's lifting half of me?
Oh, so like right here?
See how that's lifting half of me? So just corkscrew it. That's it. Now, heun sao. See, you knocked me off balance, but I still got you. No, heun sao underneath. Palm strike my chest while you hit my elbow with the other hand. And if you don't get out, maybe this is a good hit. Maybe you knock me for a loop. But if you need another technique, because you see I still have you. Heun sao underneath, grab my wrist and push my elbow that way. That's it. See it? See it?
Yeah, I
You
saw that.
toss me. So corkscrew to my elbow. Now you're on top. Point at my elbow. But get your elbow in. More corkscrew. You see you're on top. That's it. Now underneath, elbow, reverse heun sao, grab and turn my elbow. There it is. Good. Why don't you guys do that one together? Or do those two heun saos. We didn't do the second one. So just step aside. Let me go over the second
Did the
one.
first one on the head.
Grab my wrist. So grab it like you don't want me to get away. See it? Did we do that one?
No.
Hang on, hang on. So come over here. So grab my wrist. So this one I'm just corkscrewing and trying to touch the point of your elbow. Then, because you're still hanging on, you're off balance, but I got to do something right away. I'm going to reverse this heun sao, and let's say your fingers overlap and I don't break that. See, if I break the grip, I'll get a good hit here, and I won't be able to do the next one. But let's say you hang on and I don't get it, then I'm going to reverse heun sao this and twist your elbow. So corkscrew, try to touch the point of my elbow. See how you lift in half my body?
Oh,
Heun
too
sao.
much.
No, that's fine. That's what. Yeah, heun sao underneath, and palm strike, and hit my elbow, and really try to hit them. Now you didn't get out, so reverse heun sao, grab my wrist, and turn my elbow. There you go. And there's a dozen things you can do off of that. That's it.
There you go.
Heun sao. That's it. Good. That's it. Good.
You won't let go. So I have to break your arm.
That's right. So you guys go ahead and do that.